Hey guys, this is Spiritual at Heart and welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Today we are going to do a reading about who wants to get romantically involved with you. So we have 5 different piles to pick from and we're going to look at who is interested in you and what this connection is going to be like. We're also going to get some messages from them. We're going to look at their initials and their characteristics. So what would they look like, or what is their personality like? Now we have these 5 piles and let me introduce you to these 5 piles so you can make a correct decision. I would advise you to go with your intuition. Take your time. Don't try to hurry because your intuition will know what pile you need to pick. So for pile number 1, we have this beautiful rose quartz and it has an aura layer. And with this rose quartz is the 4 of Swords, this beautiful sloth. For pile number 2, we have the clear aura quartz, so it's like a little sister of pile number 1. There we go. And we have the Ace of Wands with this, what's it called in English? Dragonfly? Yeah, dragonfly. For pile number 3, we have this Lepidolite, and my camera has some issues focusing. There we go, Lepidolite. And it goes with the Hermit. And the Hermit card has a beautiful lynx on it. Then we have pile number 4 with the aura quartz. And it has a little pinkish purplish color. Why? Yeah, there we go. I'm sorry. My camera sometimes just doesn't like to focus on the things I want it to focus on. There we go. And this pile number 4 goes with the 10 of Wands and a little beaver. And the last pile, pile number 5, has the beautiful Selenite. Please, yeah, the beautiful Selenite. And it goes with strength. And it has a beautiful stag on it. If it decides to focus. Jeez, why is it so hard? I guess it's so warm outside that even my camera has some issues today. There we go. So pile number 5 with strength and the Selenite. Now, if you've made your decision, go to my description box or go to the comments or just click on the chapter of the pile you want to see. And I'll see you there, guys. Hello my lovely pile number 1. If you picked the rose quartz and this little sloth guy with the 4 of Swords, this is going to be your reading. And I wanted to start off with some initials. So with these initials, they might be your own, they might be theirs, or they might even spell a word that is going to be of significance. So let's see what we get. Okay, we have 4. I kind of want to have 5. So Spirit, can we get one more for pile number 1? Yeah, there we go. So let's see what we have. We have the letter G. We have the letter U. We have the letter X. So this might be an X, just saying. Wait, let me move them like this. We have the letter C, and we have the letter F. There we go. I also get fuck, like maybe this is someone that you just used to see as someone that you just hook up with. I also see girlfriend, so maybe someone used to be your girlfriend and is like you were just friends first, and now this person actually wants to be more than just your girlfriend, but like be in a committed relationship with you. And I do get that LGBTQ vibe as well. Like, this is someone that you just saw as a girlfriend, as a woman, and yeah, they want to be more than just your best friend, something like that. But these are the letters that we'll have to do with. So now let's check out some characteristics. So this is just a little confirmation that it might be the person that you think about, or just be some more information that you recognize yourself in. That also might be the case, and it might just be more confirmation that you're in the right pile, because we will be looking at the relationship more in depth later on. Okay. So let's see what we have. This always becomes a little bit messy, especially because I want to do it on camera. So the first one we have is auburn hair. We also have North American origins. We have confusion. So maybe there was some uncertainty about your relationship status already, or they might be very confused about where they stand with you. I do feel like I said, it might be someone that you usually saw as a friend, but you kind of both notice that there is more than just a friendship going on right now. We also have romantic feelings. I mean, that's not that crazy, because we are looking at someone that wants to be romantically involved with you. So more than just a friend, they want to be a partner. We have sex appeal. So I think they think you are very sexy, and I think that that goes both ways. I think that you think they are quite attractive as well. We have straight hair. And with this straight hair, I kind of do get that they might think that you are straight and they are not, and they kind of are afraid that although they see you as more than just a friend, they feel like you don't like them because they are of the same sex. Just saying, it might not be for everybody. It might just be for a couple of people, but they want me to bring it up. We also have gorgeous face. So they have a pretty face. Then we have gray hair. So they might have like 1 or 2 gray hairs, and they might be teased about it, or they are teasing you about your 1 or 2 gray hairs. Or they might have dyed their hair in a grayish tone. But take what resonates. I think these won't be for all of you. I think just take the ones that resonate. We also have family oriented. So they might even want to start a family with you. Or they just care about their own family a lot. And the last one we have is beach wavy hair. So maybe they naturally have straight hair, but they like to make a little bit of waves in them. It might be that they do have beach wave. It might be that they live at the beach. Take this as it resonates. Let's put it here. So that concludes the first part of this reading already. Just take it in and let's get on to the next part of the reading. Okay, so for this next part of the reading, we are going to look at both energies and the energy of this connection at this time. So the card that you picked was the Sloth with the 4 of Swords, and this can be seen as one of you. So we have the 4 of Swords and the Sloth as person number 1. Let's put her here, or him here. And on the other side we have the Snail with the Queen of Cups. Let's put her on the other side. And the energy between the two of you could be seen as Kairos with this beautiful cat eye. Maybe cat eyes are significant. Let's put her like this. And the other energy between the two of you, Angst. This means fear in Dutch. Let's put it like this. I hope you can still see these cards. They are a little bit harder to read on a white surface. Let me see if I can focus on it a little bit more. I'll just pick them up when we're talking about them. So let's start with the person on the left, the Four of Swords and the Sloth. The Four of Swords is an energy of rest, of stillness, of just needing to pause, needing to wait. So it's a very, very slow energy. And I think it's actually pretty funny that the other person has the Queen of Cups, which is a very loving energy, but at the same time we have Snail, and the Snail is also very, very slow. So if you'd ask me, we can see quite similar energies, but in a different way. Now, because the Four of Swords is all about rest, it might be that this person is in a period of rest. They need to recover from a specific period, but yeah, they just need some time alone. They just need some time for themselves. And on the other side, we have this Snail. And this Snail with the Queen of Cups is someone that's very loving, very gentle, very kind. And I think that they are quite the empath. I think they feel very strongly. They feel all the emotions very strongly. They might be like highly sensitive to little fluctuations in other people's energy. So they might do get worried a little bit because they do sense all those little changes going on in other people. Now, for the energy between these two people, between you and this person, we have Kairos. And for Kairos, I wanted to get out the booklet because Kairos is not a word that we see quite often. It does talk about perfect timing and synchronicity, but let's take out the booklet and see what it says about Kairos. If I pronounce it correctly, but yeah, you get what I mean. So we have mythic time and synchronicity. We have all had the experience of timelessness, of life beyond the ticking of the clock. It might be felt as time standing still, slow motion, or losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation. This is known as mythic time, and it is the territory of Kairos. This card suggests there is a secondary time continuum that goes beyond any earthly clocks and schedules. Within this nonlinear realm, we access divine timing. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. When this card appears, it is all about patience and precision. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing and not a moment longer. So it talks about alignment, ease in decisions, and action. How cool is that? And I actually got chills while I read this. And I think that this is a sign that there is a lot of divine timing within this relationship. That whenever you spend time together, it feels like time stands still or it rushes, but there is no in between. It's just like you're in this own little space. You just get totally, how do you call it, cut off of the real world. It's like you're in a sort of magical dream world when you are with this person. And while we both have these slow energies, these waiting and just moving very slow, I think that this is because you both recognize that this is something special and that this will have its own timing. You know that this person will come forward when they are ready. I think that this person might be moving quite slowly, but you know that they are coming. And I think you are probably the sloth person, actually, that's just waiting, trying to wait. Maybe you want to take action, but you're just not in a place to take action right now. And you trust that this person that's very loving and very kind will come in at their own pace. Or if it's the other way around, they understand that you come in at your own pace. They understand that you hold a lot of love for them and you care a lot about them. But maybe you just don't have the confidence at this moment to move in a quicker way. And that they totally respect that. So I think it's actually quite a lovely, lovely energy. But we do see this energy of fear surrounding this this relationship, this connection. And I think that this fear comes from not knowing and not having any control about over what's happening at this moment. I feel like you know you have to wait. You know that it is about this divine timing. And whether you force it or you wait, nothing is going to change this timing. So you have to just be patient and sit and wait until this person actually comes in. How beautiful is that? But like I said, I do get big LGBTQ vibes from this pile. A same-sex relationship or a same-sex connection. And if it's not, it might just be that there are some circumstances that make this relationship very special. And that might be a reason why there is a lot of fear. Maybe you are projecting old wounds onto this person because they are so special to you and you had some bad experiences with previous relationships. But we can see that this person is very loving and very kind and they understand where you're coming from. And I think that that goes both ways, that you both hold a lot of understanding towards each other and that you both know that this is something special and that you just have to take the time that this relationship needs to make it work. So I think that you already know this person. I think that this person already has a big role in your life, but that you're just wondering that because it's going so slow, you're like, are they still interested in me? Do they still want to be in a committed relationship with me? Or are they just playing games? Are you sure you want me? Are you still coming in? Or are you slowly backing out of this relationship? I think that's like what's going on at this moment. Maybe at both camps, whoever you are in this connection. But just understand that it's just going to be slow. But it's going to be wonderful, and divine timing just plays a big role in this connection. So try to let go of this fear because there's no need to be this fearful of this connection. And I think it does awaken a lot of fear in you, especially because it might be something that you've never had. Maybe this is a first time relationship. Like I said, it might be that you have had a lot of relationships in the past, but this relationship is different in some way, whether it is a same-sex relationship or it might be a big age gap. Especially with the snail, it might be that this person is a little bit older, or with the sloth as well, like there might be someone that's a little bit older than the other. So yeah. So, and again, I do get that this sloth might be quite a chill person in general. Like, they like to take things slow, they don't worry too much. And maybe that's why you do have some fear about this person, because they are so chill. They're not rushing things. They're just taking their time, doing their own thing at their own pace. But yeah, trust that it will all work out if you want it to. And trust in this divine timing. Now, let's get into the tarot. Okay, so before we continue, I wanted to mention something else. I wanted to add some zodiac signs into the reading, and because you are the first pile, I wasn't really sure how I was going to plan out this reading. So I think it's very funny that this seems like a relationship full of firsts, full of new things, and especially this pile number 1, is a pile that is full of new things for me and trying to manage this reading in a new way. Now, like I said, I wanted to add the zodiacs, so that's what I did. I just added them in, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it the same way with the other piles, but I did think it's funny that I had to think of it right now. But with the Four of Swords, the Sloth, we could see that the Swords is an air energy. So this person might be an air sign, so Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Of course, that doesn't have to be the case, but it might just be another confirmation. And for the Queen of Cups, because it's the cups, this might indicate that this person is a water sign. So a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio. So yeah, that was it for the zodiac associations. Let me remove these. And now we're ready to get into the tarot. I hope you can still see them, although they are a little bit too dark, I believe. I'm just trying. Okay, so I got out my trusty old tarot, and let's take a look at your connection. So, Spirit, can we get some information for pile number 1? Jeez, Louise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't think I can add them below, so we're gonna move them up a little bit. Like I said, it's full of firsts for me as well, so if you see me struggling a little bit, it's just because you're pile number 1 and I'm not sure how I am going to do this full reading yet. You are my little tryout group. So like I said, I do think there are some similarities with your situation at this moment. Okay, can we get a clarifier for the King of Wands, please? Thank you. And a clarifier for the Four of Swords. Clarifier for the Page of Pentacles, please. Thank you. And the Ten of Wands. I'll just put it here because I did keep staring at it. And I kind of want to add these in as well. So we have the King of Swords and the Eight of Cups. And the bottom of the deck energy, the High Priestess. Ooh. Interesting. Can you still see all my cards? Nope. Sorry. Why am I like this? I should have been planning this out beforehand so that you got the very pretty kind of reading. That was what I was trying to go for, like pretty screen, like everything looking great and planned out, but instead I'm a little bit messy and struggling to make them all fit on the screen. Maybe I can zoom out a little bit more later, but let's see first if I can make it fit. And then the bottom of the deck and this King of Swords right here. Okay, I think it kind of fits. I tried. Okay, so what we have is the King of Wands, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, sorry, the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. And I kind of want to add this King of Swords to this Eight of Cups in reverse energy, with the High Priestess as the bottom of the deck energy. So the overall energy does talk about intuition, listening to your intuition, listening to your guides, trusting the process, trusting that divine timing is going to help you guys out, trusting that all will be well. Just trust. But let's see what we're seeing right here with all these cards. So with the King of Wands, I kind of feel like it does talk about a lot of passion, and passion is the main energy of this card. But I can also see like this person is not afraid, but there's a lion in the back. Like they do feel, it's like the threat is coming and they don't realize it yet. And I feel like that might be an energy that one of you is in, like realizing that there's a great threat, but at the same time you can control it. Especially with the Five of Wands underneath, it looks like you feel defeated, you feel lost, you feel like you're out alone in the cold, but at the same time, you have this key over here, and that's the answer to open the door. So it's like you're feeling very bad, or you're feeling fearful. Maybe you are this King of Wands that's fearful of this lion, but at the same time, you hold your key to your own happiness. You hold the key to conquering this lion, this thing that you might be fearful of. And I feel like that fear has to do with this energy of feeling stuck. Like the Four of Swords is actually the energy that we saw, but it's now in reverse. So it feels like this person might not be coming in. It feels like there are delays, especially with the Eight of Wands in reverse. The Eight of Wands usually talks about having delays because it talks about things going quickly, but it's upside down. So it's like it's not going quickly. It's not going the way you want it to or as fast as you'd like it to. But you have to be patient. And although it feels like you don't want to wait, there is a need to be patient and to trust in this divine timing that we have already seen. And this Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse, it gives me the energy that someone is getting over their fears, especially with this Nine of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Swords talks about having night terrors, being very fearful. But because it's in reverse, I feel like someone's overcoming them. Whether it be you or it will be your person. Maybe you're both getting over your fears. And that's totally okay. But that's why they haven't made an offer yet. The Page of Pentacles usually indicates someone that's making an offer. They are holding a coin. They are presenting someone with a coin. But it's in reverse. So it's like they're still holding back their offer. They are trying to get rid of those fears, overcoming those fears, and to get ready to give you this offer. So it does look like they are going to offer you something tangible soon. Maybe they want to offer you a true relationship in the future, but at this moment they are still overcoming some of their fears, and that might be because this is totally new for them. There is a totally new aspect to this relationship. And we do see this Queen of Cups, and I talked about thinking that you would be the Queen of Cups, and I think that we're going to read it this way now. And it feels like you are in the process of releasing a lot of burdens. You are unloading a lot of crap. I mean, I don't want to sound rude, but it's like you are trying to move on, but you're holding on to so much things that it's hard for you to move forward. And you might be a little bit out of touch with your emotions at the moment. And that's because there is so much on your plate right now. So I do see an advice for you to try and get rid of some things that are not helping you out at this moment. For example, family that's not supportive. Maybe there is a need to talk to them about things. Maybe you are just clinging on to a lot of clutter in your home and you need to clean your space. That might be literally or figuratively, Like I said, there might be some unhealthy thoughts that are holding you back. Maybe there are some thoughts that are causing more hardship than necessary, like those fears that we saw. Maybe those fears that you are carrying are holding you back. And as we can see, the Queen is in reverse, so those fears are not they are an emotion, but they're not helping you out in any sort of way. So there is a need to get rid of these fears, or maybe just have some realizations about these fears, that they are just fears and that they are not creating your reality and that they're just holding you back a little bit. So we do see some advice here. And especially with that holding you back, this Knight of Pentacles is upside down again. So it looks like this person, instead of walking forward, they are going backwards. And I think that has to do with you carrying too much baggage. So there is a need to unload that baggage. And I think unloading that baggage will give you more stability. And again, yeah, this baggage is also seen in this Eight of Cups. This Eight of Cups talks about walking away from something that you always really cared about, something that you feel very strongly about, but you kind of decided that it was time to let go of it. And again, it's in reverse, so it seems like you are having trouble walking away from maybe an ex, maybe some other people that are trying to influence this relationship, but it is holding you back, and there is a need to let go of those. So, yeah, and it might be very hard for you to walk away from someone that you have invested a lot of time and energy in, but there is a big need to do that. And if it's not you, it's your person that's going to need to unload all this baggage. And maybe it's a little bit of both of you. But the thing is, in order for you to walk away from this, these emotions, or from this person that you hold a lot of emotions for, you kind of have to be a little bit more in your thoughts. A little bit more logical, a little bit more like, it's gonna be rough, I must admit. But we can see a lot of animals here, and I think those are your spirit guides trying to tell you, like, try to think logically here, because just staying in your emotions a little bit too much about that person that you have to walk away from, or the situations that you have to walk away from in order to get this person, you have to be more logical about it, because otherwise you can't just leave. I think you have so many ties to this old energy that if you'd stay in your emotions, you just couldn't walk away from it. And with this High Priestess as well, they are giving you so much information at this moment to be rational, to be logical, and to cut those ties off from your past. So let go of the past, let go of relationships that keep you in the past. And your person will do the same. And I think if you both do that, this person will be ready to come in. These delays are going to be gone with the wind, and that this person will come in and swoop you off your feet. So yeah, it's actually pretty beautiful, but there is some work to be done. Now, let's get into some advice. I have some advice. Let's take a look. So the advice that we have is balance spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. And Pisces is a water sign that we already mentioned that this Queen of Cups might be. But with this advice, we can see that maybe you get all these downloads, you get all this guidance from your spirit guides, but it's time to act on them. It's time to get practical about your situation. If you want to be moving forward, you have to take steps. Whether they are big or small, that doesn't really matter. If you take some small steps every day or every week, however fast you want to take them, you will move forward. But doing nothing will just keep you in the same place, like walking around in circles and circles and circles, and it's time for you to get a move on. So that's the first card we have. We also have Trust All Will Be Well, New Moon in Virgo. So there might be some fears surrounding this relationship. We already talked about those fears, right? And we already talked about being fearful that this person won't come back, or that it looks like they want you, but at the same time they're slowly backing out, or maybe a fear that you are too much. But you have to trust in this divine timing and trust that this person will come in at their own time, and that it will go pretty smooth and there won't be a lot of issues. But maybe there is some baggage of past relationships that you are bringing at this moment that are really holding back this person entering your life. And the last one we have is, there we go, share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution and expression. So there might be a need from your side to express your emotions to this person, or to express your fears. Because if you express them, they might be able to soothe you. They might be able to tell you that everything's going to be fine and that they're going to be there for you. And if that's not the case, there might be a need to express yourself more in general, to become the version that you want to be. Maybe clothe yourself the way that you want to be, like dress yourself in clothes that you really like, but you might be fearful of wearing. Maybe get that tattoo that you've always wanted, but you're afraid to get. Take those risks and follow your intuition when it comes to being your authentic self, because this person really loves you. They want to be romantically involved with you. And I think that if you are going to make these changes to become more true to yourself, they want to come in even quicker. And yeah, I mean, they really, really want you. So that was it for advice. Now it's time to get into those channeled messages and see what they want to tell you and what the energy is like. So Spirit, can we get to know what pile number one's person wants to tell them? And yeah, I made a few extra cards. Every time I do a reading with these channeled messages, I add a few because I felt drawn to write them. Let's see what we can get. So as we said, there is a little bit of a slow energy at this moment, and maybe that's why the cards are not coming out as quickly. There might be that fear of speaking out. There might be a fear of telling you their true feelings. Ooh, first card we have is I wish I was more like you. So it might be that it's their first time in a relationship like this, and that's why they are holding back. And that you are more expressive, and that they want to be just like you, even more expressive than they are right now. Let's see what else we get. Like I said, really slow energy. But I think that they do want to come forward, and I think they do want to tell you something. So, Spirit, can you tell us what pile number one's person wants to tell them? And if they are fearful, let their higher selves speak for them of what their true intentions are, about what they want to say, if they could be completely honest, and even a little bit more honest with themselves, maybe. Yeah, like we said, we can feel the delays, we can feel the slower energy, but that's alright. We also have, ooh, I miss your pets. So if you have any pets, they really love your pets. And I kind of get that they do, like, maybe you are someone that strokes their hair a lot, and that they like it when you stroke their hair, that they miss that. We also have I am working on my finances. So maybe they are a little bit more focused on their material world, trying to build up some more confidence and just distracting themselves a little bit of this relationship. Oops. Focus on yourself and I will do the same. Yeah, like I said, they might be distracting themselves a little bit. What else do we get? Spirit, can we get some more for pile number 1? Yeah, we have, will we ever get back together? So for some people this might be an ex, or they just wonder if you will ever get together. So there might have been a start and then there has been a pause of some sort, and they are like, will this continue or was this all? We also have you intimidate me, and I think that we have talked about this energy before, that they want to be more like you. They see a strong independent person that's authentic, and they are kind of scared of that because they are not at that stage just yet. We also have I am going insane. Oof. So yeah, I mean okay, sorry, my SD card was full, so I had to put the files on my computer before I could continue. So we said we had the card I'm going insane, and that's literally how your person feels right now. I think that they are very fearful, very overwhelmed about this whole experience, and that they just need some time to give it a place in their mind to really feel the emotions that they are feeling, because it did come quite unexpectedly. Maybe it came quite unexpectedly for you as well, or they were just not open to these experiences when they entered their lives. But yeah, they feel like they're going insane. And the other one we have is your parents scare me. So yeah, I mean, it might be that they have some wounds surrounding parents not being supportive. Maybe they know that your parents might not be very supportive. Maybe they feel like the way that they are is not good enough for your parents. They really want your parents' approval and they feel like they won't get it. But yeah, your parents scare them. Now I want one more message to end off the messages section, and then we're going to look at the timing. So Spirit, can we get one more message from this person for pile number 1? Can I get one more message? Yeah. You are on my mind a lot. That's the last one. Now, let's take a look at the timing. And for the timing, we will be using my cute little bingo machine up top. So let's, whoop! Then I bumped into my camera stand. Sorry, but there we go. Let's take a look at the timing. Go, let's see. So the first one we have is 26. So you might be 26 years old, or when you were 26 years old, or when this person is 26 years old might be significant. I could also see the 6th of February or the 2nd of June be significant. It could also be in 26 days. So do take it as it resonates for your story. We also have the number 54. So the 4th of May or the 5th of April might be significant. 2 months might be significant. It might be the age of one of you. Take it as it resonates. And like I said, You don't have to take everything. Like I said, just take what resonates. It might be that only one date or one number is significant in your story. We also have the number 50. So I could see there being a 4-year age gap. We can also see May being significant. Oops. Let's put it like this. Then we have the number 73. So the 3rd of July might be significant, or the 7th of March could be significant. We can also see 10 days or 3 months. So depending on how far you are within this journey, it will take longer or shorter, but I think that you should know that already. The last one we have is 34. I hope it focuses a little bit better. Yeah, there we go, 34. So it might be that one of you is 26 and the other is 34. I do get that feeling for some people. It might also just be in a month, in 7 days. It might be the 3rd of April or the 4th of March that's significant. Take them as it resonates. So yeah, that brings us to the end of the reading already. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, I would love to get a thumbs up. And if you want to share your story, I would love to hear how your story is and how it's developing. If you want to share, of course, you don't have to. You can also just comment your pile, so I can see what piles have been seen a little bit more than the others and which piles resonated more than some other piles. But I want to thank you so much for watching. I will be adding a playlist with my other love readings somewhere up top, so you can check that out if you want to as well. And yeah, have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye guys! Hello my lovely pile number 2. If you chose the clear aura quartz and the dragonfly, the Ace of Wands, this is going to be your reading. Now I wanted to start out with initials and some characteristics. It could just give you the affirmation that is it the affirmation? Just that you know that you're in the right pile. The confirmation, that was the word I was looking for. The confirmation that you're in the right pile. Or it could give you some information about the person that wants to get romantically involved with you. So it might be your own initials, it might be their initials. So we have the letter V. We have the letter E. We have the letter Z. I'm already hearing the name Vanessa, but take that as it resonates. Then we have the letter P. And I want one more. Okay. We have the letter M. So this might spell a significant word. There might just be initials in here. Take it as it resonates. Let me put them on that side. Now let's get some more information. Can we get some characteristics? Let's see. So the first one we have is control issues. So this might be something that they have or something that you have. We also have Asian origins. We have blonde hair. And we have brown hair. So that doesn't really give us much information. Maybe it does kind of look like you don't have the same hair color as this person. I think one flipped, but I can't see it anymore. But we'll just take the full out. We have separation. So you might live far away from each other. There might be like Two people living in different countries. It might be that you have been together in the past, but you're now in separation. We also have gray eyes, whether it's you or your person. I do want a little bit more. Spirit, can we get some more information for pile number 2? We have loyal. We have unique. Like we said, some are flipping around in here. We have affectionate. We have worth the wait. So although there might be a separation, it might be worth waiting for this person. Yeah, and we have currently unavailable. So it does look like this person might be with someone else at this moment, or that they are just not in a space to have a relationship with you, but they do want to be romantically involved with you, and they are definitely worth the wait, or they think that you are worth the wait. So that is the main energy. I hope it did give you some confirmation that you're in the right pile. Now I want to get into the energies of you and your person and the relationship. So you chose the Ace of Wands. This is one of you. This might be you, this might be them. But with the Ace of Wands, we see a passion being ignited, or a fire being lit up in someone's heart. So that's this person on the left. For the other person, we have the Eight of Wands with, I think it's some sort of eagle. And the Eight of Wands indicates a very fast moving energy. And I think this person might just always act quickly. They know what they want and they just go for it. Now let's see the energy between the two of you. We have the Ring. And we have Ego. Let's do it like this. And for the zodiacs that are important, I did not shuffle these at all. I just look at the energies of the two people. And because you actually have the same archetypal energy, like you both have wands, we have the 3 zodiacs that are associated with fire. And those are Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So you might be one of these zodiac signs, your person might be one of these zodiac signs, or there might just be a lot of fiery energy going on between the two of you. So do take that as it resonates. But what do we see here? We see two people that are both very fiery. They both act with a lot of passion, and I feel like you're both very passionate about each other. I do want to mention that with this Eight of Wands, I do see someone that might be going through a lot, trying to dodge all of these wands or all of these arrows. So they might be having a hard time at this moment. They might just be very busy. There is just a lot of things that are asked from them. That's the energy that I'm getting with this Eight of Wands energy. Now, for the Ace of Wands person with the dragonfly, I get the sense that this person has gone through quite a transformation. The dragonfly could be seen as a butterfly, but then again, they went through more hardship than most butterflies, because they come out of the mud and they transform into this beautiful dragonfly. So I think that this person has had quite the background, but they are finally opening up to love again, and this might be the first person they are interested in after quite a hard time. But yeah, they feel very passionate towards this Eight of Wands, person, this eagle, this, I'm not sure what type of bird it is. I must mention that this Eight of Wands might be a little bit too busy to be able to fully focus on the Ace of Wands person. But I think it doesn't have to do with not having any interests. It's just more that they have so much on their plate at this moment that they just can't do both things at the same time. And maybe all of these arrows might indicate other people that are interested in them, and they are just trying to dodge all these other people that are trying to like hit them in the heart, like Cupid's arrows. I kind of get that idea that Cupid is sending them a lot of arrows and they just want your arrow and not all those other ones, and they're just busy dodging those arrows. Now, with the ring as your main energy between the two of you, I do sense that you both want commitment. You both want to commit to each other. But with ego underneath, it does look like there might be some ego standing in the way of this relationship. It might be that someone has like a status of being someone that just can get a lot of people. They are not taking relationships very seriously, especially this Eight of Wands person. I kind of see this person being like, they used to get a lot of DMs, they used to get a lot of attention, and it's kind of hard for them to get into a commitment, although they really want to be in this commitment. But their own old ways are kind of holding them back and keeping them busy at this moment. Like I said, the arrows might just indicate that there are a lot of people trying to get their interests. And I think that they are trying to dodge them, but at the same time it does take up a lot of energy. And it might just be a lesson for them that they're still trying to get through the energy of turning down all these other people. But with ego, yeah, I mean, maybe someone's ego already got hurt. Maybe things are not moving along as fast as someone likes. Whether this is you or them, I do get the sense that there might be some bickering going on between the two of you. I feel like this person is definitely ready for commitment. And again, my camera has some focusing issues. And I think that's, again, quite telling. Maybe this person does have some issues focusing on the person that they want or the thing that they truly want. Like we said, we can see that this person is so busy and they're looking the other side. But this person is just focused straight away to this person. So there might be some issues regarding focusing on someone that's good for you or someone that you're actually interested in. But at the same time, there are just too many things going on in your dating life, for example. So that was the main energy in this relationship. Now I really want to look at what's going on at this moment. So let's take out the tarot. Okay, so I took out my trusty old tarot. Let's take a look. So I did shuffle the cards off camera. I prefer to do it off camera, I'm sorry. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles. But of course that's not all. We want more than just 3 cards. Spirit, can we get more information, please? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Jeez. Okay. We have the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Cups that wanted to pop out, so I'm just gonna take those. Now let's get some clarifiers. Can I get a clarifier for the Seven of Cups, please? By the way, the cards came out pretty quick, so I do have the feeling that there's a lot to be said, or that at least the energies are quite fast. But like we said, this person is quite fast moving, and of course fire is quite fast as well. It's not the fastest energy in the deck, but it does come close. It's a close second. Can we get a clarifier for the Two of Pentacles, please? Okay. And for the Knight of Swords. Okay. Yeah, the message is becoming clearer and clearer. Okay. Clarifier for the Eight of Wands. Okay. And a clarifier for the Ten of Cups. Okay. There we go. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. Let me just put them a little bit higher so you can see all of them. Like the complete picture and not just parts of it. I think that's a little bit better, right? There we go. So what does this all mean? We have the Seven of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Five of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Two of Swords in reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the King of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse, clarified by the Nine of Swords. The Eight of Wands, clarified by the Ten of Swords in reverse. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So, we can see with the Seven of Cups that I think it's the same energy, kind of, as this Eight of Wands card up top. Again, we do have the Eight of Wands twice. That's pretty cool. But you can see a totally different depiction, right? But what I see with the Seven of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Five of Cups, is this person is trying to let go of old habits. They are used to having a lot of options. I think that they had so many options that they almost didn't know which person might be the best for them. But I think that they have finally decided that you are the best choice. And that because it's in reverse, it's like they're finally wanting to walk away from the situation of having a lot of options. I think that they do want you to be the only one. With it being clarified by the Five of Cups, it does feel like they have some issues with walking away from where they were. So it's like they want to be with you, they want to choose you, but at the same time, they are kind of sad to let that go. That aspect of always having other people around, always getting that attention. Especially with the ego card that we saw, it does look like their ego is going to take a hit. They kind of needed that attention to have confidence, I feel. Not for everybody, of course, but I do feel for some people that getting all that attention was some sort of ego boost. And by letting go of all these connections, all these people that are interested in them, they kind of lose that confidence as well. But with the Queen of Cups, we can see someone that is very in touch with their emotions. And I think that that's you. I think this is the dragonfly person, that they are very much in touch with their emotions. They know what to do. They know how they feel. But with the Two of Swords in reverse, it does look like there is some hesitancy. It looks like there is a need to cut some things out, but you're having trouble with actually cutting the cord. It's like you know you have to do it. You know you have to make a change. Maybe you know that you have to cut people off or bad habits off, but there is a little bit of hesitancy going on. But again, you have had a lot of insights on how to go about it, and you know how to change the situation. You know what to do. So it's just I think it's just a matter of time before you will actually make these changes that you need to make. And with the Two of Pentacles, we can see that you might be this person, because we have the King of Cups. I think this person is the King of Cups, and they are a little bit out of touch with their emotions because the King of Cups is in reverse. It might be that they are a little bit too emotional, or that they just are cut off from their emotions at all. And we can see them being very busy. And I think it's again that Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands energy of just a lot of arrows being shot at them at the same time. They are very busy with just staying balanced, just living their life at the moment. And I think that because they're so busy, they have trouble with realizing how they feel about this situation, or just thinking about the situation at all. I think they're just trying to focus on keeping their life stable, staying balanced, being balanced. And that's when they will be able to get into their emotions. So we talked about them being busy, but at the same time, it looks like they have a lot of fears, and I think they're keeping busy. It's not just that they are busy. I think that they are kind of avoiding the situation a little bit because of all these fears. The Nine of Swords indicates a lot of night terrors, like extreme fears that are not a reality, but I think that it feels to them that this is their biggest nightmare, or at least it's just so scary to them because it's new and it's intense and they're not used to it. I'm not saying that you're terrible or that you're scary, but I do feel like your energy scares them a little bit. They are a little bit afraid of the bond they have with you because you are the one that they want to change their life for. But at the same time, they want to stop running from you. They want to stop running from their fears. They want to start and have a happy life with you. But yeah, those fears are really keeping them busy at the moment, and they are still in this energy of trying to distract themselves from this connection. But at the same time, the bottom of the energy, the bottom of the deck energy is the Page of Pentacles. So it does look like they want to make an offer, because the Page of Pentacles is all about giving you a solid offer. So they want to give you that solid offer. And with the Eight of Cups underneath as well, and strength, they're finding the courage to make this offer and to walk away from the life that they used to live. Like that life of having a lot of options, that life of maybe having just a lot of people interested, dating a lot of people, whatever energy that was. I must say it does seem a little bit like a fuckboy energy. They're walking away from it. They are finding the courage to finally walk away from it and make a solid offer to you. So that's pretty damn beautiful. But at the same time, they are still afraid of walking away from that life. But they are doing it. And it might not be as fast as they want it to be, or as you want it to be, but they are truly, truly trying. And once they have let go of the fears, I think things might go quite quickly. Because we have the Eight of Wands again. And the Eight of Wands talks about going fast, about fast energy, following your gut, following your passion. And we can see that they might be moving very quickly to this Ten of Cups energy with you. And the Ten of Cups talks about a lot of emotional fulfillment. As we can see, they want this beautiful family with you. They want to have a future with you. They want to make a solid offer, and that solid offer will include having a stable life with you, having a family with you, if you want a family, whether it is with children or with pets. I must say my camera is severely focusing on the children in the background. So I feel for a lot of people watching, children are quite important. It might be that you already have children and that this person is now a little bit afraid of that commitment to your children because they know that you have a stable life and them entering might ruin things, or they are afraid that they might ruin this relationship and let down your children as well. but they want this beautiful little family with you. If you don't have children, I do feel like they want children in the future. But before you can have this beautiful energy, they need to let go of their past. And they have to let go of that heavy luggage that they're carrying. And that luggage is, I think it's all those people trying to contact them, or just the hustle life that they were living. I think that they have to walk away from their past energies. Maybe there is an ex in the past that they need to leave behind. Maybe they used to have a lot of alone time to do whatever they wanted. They didn't have to, what's it called? They didn't have to ask for permission to anybody, and they're kind of used to just doing whatever. And they need to let go of that energy of just realizing that they need to grow up, and realizing that they are ready for something more stable and something more tangible in their life. But overall, a very beautiful energy. I think you're doing very well. And I think that this person is getting to a point that they will actually come forward pretty soon. And they're ready to leave behind this old life that they have been living. Now, let's take a look at some advice. And I have them right here. So the advice we have is: a personal issue reaches resolution with a full moon in Cancer. So that, yeah, you might have some issues with this person at this moment, and it might be all about that commitment that's not here at the time. But I think that they are working through these things in order to give you that commitment that you desire. We also have leave the past behind. Oh, wow. And I think it's pretty cool that this one comes up, because we have this moving forward, leaving behind the baggage. And we also saw this moving forward energy with the Knight of Swords. So it's the best for both of you if you can leave the past behind. Maybe things have happened in the past with this person. Maybe they cheated on you, or maybe they were not upfront about things. But there is a need to start fresh, to forgive each other, and to move forward as a team, instead of kind of having that grudge towards the other person. I think that they are trying to do what's best for the both of you, and I think that you should trust that. Now, last one for advice, we have a leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. So I feel like that is an advice to just take that step towards this person and trust that that's what you needed, and that they can be trustworthy, and that they can have a solid relationship with other people, although they might have not shown that in the past, or that they come across as a fuckboy. They are truly trying to build something very stable with you. And I think that if anything ever happened in the past, they are very sorry for what happened, and they really want to make things right with you. Now let's get into some channeled messages. For the channeled messages, I will be using my own little crafted deck with messages. So, pile number 2, let's see what your person, or the person that wants to be romantically involved with you, has to say to you at this moment. So we have 2 cards popping up already. Let's see if we can get anything else. Let's start with the 2 we have, right? So the first one is, I can hear your voice everywhere. So I think that they can just hear your voice wherever they are. Maybe they have like a little inner voice of you wherever they go. Just like calming them down if they're nervous, or whenever they are with somebody else, they think about you, or they think about how it would be if you were there. But yeah, they feel very strongly attached to you already, although there might not be any commitment just yet. But they kind of feel that you are the one for them, and that, I mean, yeah, they see you just everywhere they go. We also have I am working on myself. And I think that this one was pretty clear because we already talked about this person being a little bit of a fuckboy and trying to change that story in their life, trying to change them being busy with more than just one person, trying to be more stable in life and just becoming more committed to just one person. Let's see what else we have. So, Spirit, can we get more messages from the person that wants to be romantically involved with pile number 2? Okay, let's just take them both. You make me nervous. So to me, this seems like they are used to be being pretty cool, not very bothered with getting a lot of attention, but with you, it's different. They can keep calm, they can keep cool when they're with you. It's like you can read their mind. It's like you know them better than anyone else does, and that makes them very, very nervous. We also have seeing you made my day. So if you saw them in the last week, that really made their day. And just seeing you, whenever they see you, it just makes them very happy and excited. And I must say, this card is also popping out, so let's just take it. We have I do love you. So although sometimes it might seem like this person doesn't really care or they are trying to play it cool, they really do love you and they really want to get romantically involved with you. I mean, after all, that's what we're asking about, right? Oh, and again, 2 cards popping out. So let's check them out. We have you are so kind to me. My camera wants to focus on all the other ones, but this one is the one that we're looking at right now. You are so kind to me. And I am so confused. Yeah, and my camera decides to focus on you make me nervous. And I think that your energy is very confusing to them. Like I said, they used to be like a little bit of a player, someone that's always keeping it cool, not having any issues with men or women, like romantic partners. They can keep it cool, they don't get very attached to other people, but with you it's different, and that's very confusing to them, and it makes them really nervous. I kind of want to get some more, so let's see if we can get some more messages. Can we get more messages, please? You intimidate me. So a lot of similar kind of energy, right? You make me nervous, you intimidate me, I'm confused. But yeah, they don't understand why you are so different from everybody else. I think they did not see this coming at all, and they expected themselves to be like someone that doesn't have any attachments at all for a very long time. And then you came in and changed their whole world. Spirit, can we get one more for the last one? And then we're gonna look at then we're gonna look at the timing. We have I need some space. So I think they need some space to think it through, to just understand what they're going through. And I have please reach out. Oh damn, like they need space, but again they can't get their mind off of you. They really want to be around you, they want to talk to you, but because they don't understand why they are so attracted to you, I think they are trying to keep a little bit more distance just to get their mind clear and just get a little less confused about this whole situation. Where am I gonna put it? I'll just put it here. Now let's take a look at the timing. For the timing, we'll be using this bingo machine. Okay, so the first one we have is the number 47. So maybe the 4th of July might be significant, or the 7th of April. We could also see this being in like a month and a half, that kind of timing. Or maybe someone is 47 years old. Do take them as they resonate. We also have the number 30. So maybe in a month, or the 30th might be significant. Maybe the month March might be significant. Then we have the number 60. So 2 months might be significant. June might be significant. The age 60 might be significant, although I think that won't be for everybody. We also have the number 15. So 2 weeks. Maybe the 15th might be significant, or the 1st of May, the 5th of January. And the last one we have to end off this reading is the number 59. So we have 59 and 60. So maybe in 59 and 60 days something is about to happen, or this person might really want to come forward again. Take that as it resonates. Also the 5th of September might be significant, or the 9th of May, especially because we had the 1st of May as well. So maybe the 1st until the 9th of May might be significant. So that concludes the reading. I really hope it resonated. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, I'd love to get a thumbs up. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love for you to join my little crew. I have, like, the button is down below, and maybe you want to click on the notification bell as well, so you can get notified every time I post a new upload. And yeah, I hope you guys had a great reading, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys. Hello my lovely pile number 3. If you chose the beautiful Lepidolite and the Hermit with a lynx on it, this is going to be your reading. And before we are getting into the relationship, I want to give you guys some confirmation on whether you're in the right pile. So we're going to take these out to get some initials, and later on get some characteristics that you might recognize, whether it is your own initial, or there are characteristics that are your own, or the characteristics or initials from your person. So we have the Z and the V already. Spirit, can we get some more? We also have the letter I. This might also spell a word, just so you know. And we have the letter W. So I do hear the word vow, although we have an I in the middle, but the word vow might be significant. Okay. We also have the letter Y. And again, this kind of spells the word Y as well. So maybe you are wondering why this person still hasn't come forward, or if something is going on. And the last one we have is the letter F. And we also have FYI, so maybe that's significant as well. So take these as they resonate. Bottom of the deck is also the letter A. Now let's get some characteristics. So these could be your own, these could be theirs. But you don't have to take them all, just take the ones that feel true to you. It's just to get some more confirmation that you're actually in the right pile. Ooh. Okay, we'll just take all of these. We have good with kids. We also have creative. Let's put them on the bottom a little bit lower. There we go. Then we have big goals. So you might have long-term goals with this person. Maybe even a business partner, or just someone that you have already made a lot of commitments with. Or they just have big goals in life, or you have big goals in life. We also have femininity. So maybe you are very much on your own feminine side, or this person is not afraid to show their own feminine side. Then we have stubborn. So this person might be a little bit stubborn, or you are the one that is quite stubborn. We of course want a little bit more than just 5 row cards. So let's see what else we have. We have straight hair. And we also have confusion. So there might be some confusion going on between the two of you. And I think that's pretty funny because we already, or not we heard why, I heard the word why. And that might be a sign that they are wondering why, or they are having a lot of questions as well. But there is a lot of confusion going on between the two of you. I think that is clear by now. So if you are very clear on what's happening and how it's happening and everything is going pretty smoothly, you might be in the wrong pile, just so you know. Spirit, can we get some more information for pile 3? We also have, ooh, the one. So this person is the one. And I think we're going to talk about that a little bit more later on in the reading, because I did get some very significant messages already, but we're not going to talk about it just in the introduction. We also have smile. I think you make them smile a lot. You make them happy. Maybe they make you smile as well. At least I hope they do. We also have, oof, red flags. So there might be some red flags, or someone is seeing red flags even though they might not be there. So take that as it resonates. I must say, when I pulled up this card, my camera decided to focus on smile. So maybe someone has a, how do you say it? Like, whenever something is happening that's not right, someone's just laughing it away. Like, kind of ignoring it or just joking to distract from what just happened. I think that might be significant for some of you. We also have kind. So this person is very kind, or they think that you are very kind. We have wedding bells. Ooh. So we already have the one and wedding bells. So yeah, this is a very, very significant relationship. It might even be your last relationship. I mean, I don't want to give you false hopes or anything, but it sounds pretty damn amazing. There we go. And I kind of have space for a few more. And I must say, these cards did not pop up in other piles so far. So I think it is quite telling that they come up in your pile. Okay, last ones. We have romantic feelings. Well, of course there are romantic feelings. But I think it's fitting that a lot of these cards are popping up that are not just about what they look like or where they come from or anything like that. It's more about the feelings that are here, the bond that you have. And that indicates to me that there might be a lot of people watching, that everybody looks different, but the bond that you share is pretty strong and amazing, and that's why they are popping up right here. We also have balance. So maybe now is a time of balancing out the energies, trying to get that solid foundation before you start off this strong relationship that might even end in marriage. We also have control issues. So again, we saw, sorry, my camera decides to focus on crazy things. There we go. Control issues. So we also already had red flags. Now we have control issues. So I might just put them together. So yeah, there might be someone that's a little bit jealous, and it might not just be this person. It might also be like people around you that are trying to control you or trying to control this connection. I do get that feeling as well. Where is it? Red flags, there it is. And the last one we have is affectionate. So this person is very affectionate towards you. They love to cuddle, to hug. They might be teasing you a little bit as well. So that was it for the initials and characteristics. Let me remove these and let's take a look at the relationship itself. Okay, so I cleared the table. Now let's look at the relationship itself, or just your connection in general. So there are two people in the connection, of course. And for the two people, I have two cards. And one of the cards is actually already here, because we have the Hermit. So this person might be you, or this might be that person that wants to be in a romantic relationship with you. So we have the Hermit on one side with the links, and let's see who we have on the other side. We have the Sun with the, what's it called? Capybara? I think it's a capybara, and it looks pretty darn adorable. Then, what is the connecting energy between the two of you? We have, the Mirror. I did not see that one yet. Sometimes I look at the cards beforehand, but I usually try to surprise myself by not checking them out. And the other card for the connection between the two of you is Intimacy. And then I wanted to add the zodiac signs to see what zodiac signs are important in this relationship. Mind you, if your zodiac is not here, it doesn't mean that you're in the wrong pile. It's just that those are the main energies that are in this reading. So maybe there are just more people with those zodiac signs watching. So on the one hand, we have a Virgo because we have the Hermit, and the Hermit goes together with Virgo. And on the other hand, we have the Sun, and the Sun is associated with fire. So I would say that this person might be fire sign. So we have Aries, we have Leo, and we have Sagittarius. So of course you don't have to be one of these signs. It might just be that you are a fiery person by nature, regardless of your zodiac. Or maybe you just have one of these placements in your sun, moon, or rising. It doesn't have to always be your sun sign. But yeah, take those as they resonate. Now, let's take a look at this relationship. We already saw the card of the One. And now the main energy between the two of you is the Mirror. So I kind of see this being a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, however you want to call this very spiritual relationship. It's like the two of you came from the same soul, and you are that true reflection of each other. So if one person has fears, it will show up as the other person having fears as well. If one person does something, the other person will respond quite heavily. So yeah, and the intimacy is very strong as well. So because there is a soul connection, you are very strongly tied towards each other. And if you're not familiar with a soul connection, this could be very scary. This could be very intimidating. It is a very, very strong connection, way stronger than any previous relationships that you have had. There is no place for, what's it called? Like bad habits. Like if you're used to always getting your way regardless, this relationship will show you that that's not how it works. If you're used to always doing things a certain way, this relationship will really wake you up. And maybe this is actually the person that will shake you up, wake you up, will have you have this spiritual awakening. And maybe you've already known this person for a very long time and you already know everything I'm talking about. But for the people that are new, I think that might be something you want to look into. So that is the kind of relationship that you have. Your intimacy is very important as well during intercourse, or just when you spend a lot of time close together. Even if you're just in the same room, you have this energetically, you share your energies with each other. So there is no space for any lower vibrations. And that's why you are asked to step up your game, to start transforming, to have a spiritual awakening, to clear out all the bad things, or not the bad things, but the lower vibrational things in your life, and finding your true authentic self, because that is what the Lepidolite is also all about. And to be honest, I think that you guys have all been through quite a transformation already, and that you've known this person for a very long time. If you're not, that's totally okay as well, but just prepare yourself for this wonderful journey that won't always be easy. We can see the Hermit on one side, and I think that this person has already been through quite the transformation. The Hermit talks about going within, going inwards, and find your true self, to find your northern light to guide you on your path. So if you resonate with this links, also the links to me is a fiery energy as well. So it might be that this person is a fire sign. I must be honest, with the Hermit being Virgo, but seeing the links, it could be like these could be changed, because the capybara to me could be an earth sign as well. So I think you're mirroring each other a lot. And like I said, it is definitely a soul connection where you share a lot of similar energies that you... I could just read this as 2 times the same person and it would just... it would just work. So, that's a big sign, and I hope you're getting what I'm talking about. But yeah, so you could be either the Hermit or the Sun, or kind of both. But I want to add that the Hermit definitely had the spiritual awakening already, or they are having one at the moment. Maybe you are the Sun, by the way, because the Sun to me seems like they are very optimistic, they are very successful. It's like they have already had a transformation and are coming out at the better end of the tunnel. It's like they have fully transformed and now they're ready to shine. Whether the Hermit is still going within, still finding their path, still working through some issues. So yeah, you're both on a path. Maybe someone is further along than the other, but you're definitely both going. And what I think is pretty cool is that you're both looking towards each other. So I think that finally there is a time that you're ready to look at this relationship, and that you're both ready to look at this relationship. Some people, or at least they talk about having a runner and a chaser. So the person that chases always has this person, like, they always are ready to look at this person. They can't do anything about it. They're just so drawn to this person. But the runner usually knows about this connection, but they're trying to push it away. They're so afraid to look at it because it's so deep. And especially with the mirror, they have to look at things that they're not used to looking at. And with this Hermit, we can see this person is looking at themselves, but at the same time now they're starting to look at this capybara as well. So they're finally fully opening up to this relationship. And I think that they're finally ready to be in a committed relationship with you. So how beautiful is that? Now, I've talked way too much about this soul connection. I think it's clear to you all now whether you heard this story many times or this is the first time hearing about it. Let's take a look at the tarot cards to get more information about your connection. Okay, so here we go. I've got my tarot right here. Spirit, let's see what's going on between pile number 3 and this person. Can we get some information on this connection at this moment? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. And we have the Ten of Cups. Can we get more information, please? we have strength. And we have judgment in reverse. Now let's get some clarifiers. Damn, that came out so fast. I did not see that coming. Wow. Okay, can we get a clarifier for the Four of Swords, please? Okay. We have the Empress in reverse and the Death card. That's called Death and Rebirth. Let's put them like that. Can I get a clarifier for the Nine of Cups in reverse? The Queen of Cups in reverse. Let's move them up a little bit so they like line up a little better. There we go. Clarifier for the Ten of Cups, please. Do you see how much these cards jump? I mean, I'm pretty amazed. I've never seen this before. So there is a very, very strong energy going on in this pile, guys. They really have a lot to say. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles as clarifiers for strength. I hope you guys can still see, by the way. Otherwise, I'll have to move them up a little bit. And then we have Judgment, and we need one more clarifier. Okay. Three of Swords in reverse. That's actually a good sign, by the way. And bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles. Let's put it right here. So, what does this all mean? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So we can see that we have the Queen of Cups in reverse and we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, by the way. So I think that you are both a little bit out of touch with your feelings at the moment. But let's start up top with the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Sorry, Knight of Cups. With the Four of Pentacles, they are trying to let go because it's in reverse. They're trying to let go of a situation, or they are trying to let go, I think, even of their emotions at this moment. I think that they need a break, that they're waiting for a break. And yeah, they need to get some time for themselves, especially if this person is the Hermit. I think they are, and that you're the Sun. But this person is cut off of their emotions, and they're trying to let go of what's going on in this connection. And they need a break. They just need some time to recuperate, to heal, to go within, and to have that rebirth. Especially because we do have that rebirth card underneath. Death and Rebirth. How beautiful is this card, by the way? Isn't it just stunning? But yeah, as we can see, they're going within and they're finding the answers. They are transforming. They are letting go of their old self. And yeah, with the Empress in reverse, I think they are trying to get more in touch with their feminine side that they're not in touch with right now because it's in reverse. So we already saw the card Femininity. So I think that that is something that they're working on at this moment, and that's why that card popped out. They're not in touch with their emotions. Maybe they're working through some issues that they had with their mom or with an ex-partner if they had the feminine energy. But they are working through some issues that are related to the feminine energy. And to heal that, they need some time alone, to spend some time alone, to rest, and to get more in touch with those feelings that they are still trying to walk away from. They're trying to let go of grudges as well, but they're in that process of working on their feelings and working on past patterns and past hurts, letting those go. Now, we also have the Nine of Cups in reverse, followed by the Ten of Cups, which I thought was a little bit strange. Why is the Nine of Cups reversed while the Ten of Cups is right up? Now, I think that this person believes that it's not possible for them to reach their goals, or that they think that they have already lost their chances with you, because I think you are this Queen of Cups. I think that they feel like you don't have any emotions for them anymore, or that you are letting go of them. I think you just took a step back, but to them it feels like they have lost you and that there is no happy ending possible. Although they want to have this 10 of Cups, they want to have a beautiful family with you. They want to have this stable life, this happy life. And intuitively they know that they're going to have that stable life with you. But at the same time, they feel like it's impossible, or that they don't have the strength to give you this stable life, especially because we have strength right here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like they have nothing to offer, and they're pretty sad about that fact. With the Five of Pentacles next to it, it's like they can't see how they can give you this beautiful life. They can't see how they can attribute to a happy life with you. Although the key is right there. I mean, it would be quite easy for them to actually have a beautiful life and give you that offer. But at this moment, they're just unable to see the solution to their own problems. And I think that that's why they're going within. And the answer to their problems is actually to let go of judgments and heal. And that's what they're kind of doing anyway. But they are trying to let go of judgment, whether it is judgment of themselves or judgment of other people. I feel like they have been influenced by other people in the past, and that has hurt them a lot, like going against their own feelings because other people told them they should do something different. And now they're realizing, like, it doesn't really matter what other people say as long as they know that it's right for them. So they are really healing old wounds, especially with the Three of Swords in reverse. We can see that they're healing. They went through a lot of heartbreak. I think they broke their own hearts by the decisions that they made. But at this moment, they are in a healing phase. They are healing from this heartbreak. They are healing from past hurt. So I must say that you probably have had a long journey with them. And I think that this journey might have been quite lonely for the both of you, actually. But you are both coming to a place that is going to be a lot better. I think that you are feeling pretty good on your own at this moment, that you are very optimistic, very happy, especially because you are represented by the sun. This person might feel a little bit lost. They are trying to find their true path. They are trying to find themselves, and they are in the process of finding themselves at this moment with this death and rebirth. But yeah, they just need some rest. And I think with the Four of Swords, this rest doesn't even have to take that long. But at this moment, they're just too busy working on themselves to reach out or to be in contact, maybe even. For some people, you might be talking, but I think it might be quite superficially, just because they have so much going on. And for you, you might also have a lot going on, but I think that you are just having fun at the moment, trying to focus on yourself, doing things that make you happy, and not focus too much on this connection, really. Although this reading is coming up for you to still, like, help you recognize that this person is coming towards you and that it is actually happening. And yeah, it's time to get optimistic as well about this situation. But with the Two of Pentacles on the bottom and the Lovers as well, it's like there's a lot going on. You both are balancing your energies. So the best thing you can do is just have some fun, focus on you. They are doing the same, focusing on themselves. And I do see you reuniting pretty soon, especially with the Lovers as well. It's just they have to flip that switch and turn their head towards this key and realize that they have had the answer all along and that they actually have something to offer. They just have to find the courage to make that change and let go of all these judgments that they might have had, whether it is judgment of other people or their own judgments. And I think they are judging themselves pretty harshly about the fact that they haven't made a a stable move yet, or they haven't had any serious moves towards you yet. Or every time they did make a move, they backed out of it, and they feel pretty guilty to you about that because you don't deserve that. So yeah, that was it for the tarot. Let me get your advice out. I have some oracle cards with advice. Let's take a look. So the first one we have is boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So maybe this person might be reaching out to you after all at this moment, maybe just to not feel so bad. Maybe they just need some attention right now, but they're not ready to give you anything stable yet. Maybe there is a need to put clear boundaries on this connection at this moment, so you can still live your happy life and they are not influencing your energy too much. They have to keep to themselves. They have to focus on themselves, work things out on their own. It might also be that they're not reaching out at this moment, but that you just have to set clear boundaries with other people in your life, because you have this sun energy that's very happy, very optimistic. You draw in a lot of people. Everybody wants to have a piece of that energy. They want to have a piece of you, whether it is a friendship, a relationship, whatever it is. Stay mindful of who gets close to you, and if they are actually giving you more energy or if they're draining your energy. So keep in mind every time you have people that are reaching out to you, is it helping you or are they just draining your energy? Because at this moment, I think that you do definitely need that energy for yourself. We also have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms. So this relationship is divinely guided. I think you all know that already because this is such a powerful connection. They are trying to help you out. My focus does go to divine orchestration. So there is divine timing going on in this relationship. I think that you just have to sit back and let this person come to you. And whenever they make this great stable offer, sorry, the High Priestess is coming into focus and I don't know why. I think it's because the High Priestess talks all about that intuition and following your intuition and listening to your guidance, because your guides are sending you a message about the timing. They are sending you a message about what to do and how to act. And yeah, you will know when it's time. You will know when it's time to reach out to this person, or you know when it's time that you can respond to this person again. Maybe you can put down those boundaries again if they feel a little bit better and if they're more in tune with their own energy. But Spirit is guiding you. Your guides are helping you out. And yeah, I mean, just trust what they have to say. Trust yourself as well. Let's see what else we have. We also have Lost Quarter Moon in Cancer with Take a Breather. Yeah, I think that you just need to take a breather from this relationship, or at least from this connection at this moment. I think that their energy can be quite heavy at this time, and that feeling too much in this connection, into this connection at this moment, might be doing you more damage, and it might be draining you a little bit. So it might be a good idea to just focus on you, have fun, do things that make you happy, and try not to worry about this person too much. And yeah, do what makes you happy. Maybe take a bath, spend some time in water as well. And I think your intuition is very, very strong at this moment. I think that you know what to do and how to act. And maybe you have intuitively known this message after all, because my camera keeps focusing on this High Priestess. And Spirit just wants you to know that you have all the answers within. You are getting all this divine guidance at the moment, so trust it when it arrives. We also have Step into Your Power. Yeah. With the sun being your energy, I think that you are stepping into your power at this moment. First quarter moon in Aries, more Aries energy, more fire energy. You have such a great energy, and it's time for you to truly shine. Don't hesitate. Follow that dream of yours. Follow that intuition. it will work out just fine. You have the strength to become whatever you want to be and have the life that you have always dreamed of. And the last one we have is emotions are running high, supermoon. Yeah. Like I said, I think within this connection there is a lot of energy going on, a lot of energy transfer going on. And I think that sometimes you definitely need to take a break from this connection, or at least try to not truly focus on it, because it is really bringing you out of balance as well. We have this balance card over here, but your person might have a very different energy level as opposed to you. So if you connect in with them, they might be really lowering your vibe. So yeah, be mindful of that and try to stay in your own lane and try to disconnect from this energy if you feel like you need to. I'm not saying that you should ignore this person, forget this person, let go of this relationship or connection completely, but sometimes it might be in your interest to take a little bit of distance from this relationship for you to truly keep on shining and do whatever you need to do. Now, that was it for the advice. Let's take a look at the timing. Because, like I said, with the Four of Swords, I do get the energy the feeling that it won't take too long before this person might come forward with a solid offer. Let's take a look. Okay, there we go. So the first one we have is the number 9. My camera is, yeah, there we go. The number 9, so maybe 9 days, or the 9th of the upcoming month, or it might be September that's significant. Take it as it resonates, but take the one that feels closest to, or that is closest to you now, because like I said, I feel like it's going to be pretty soon. We also have the number 63 that adds up to 9 again, so maybe the number 9 is very significant. It could also be the 3rd of June, or in 2 months, or close to 2 months. Then we have the number 15, so maybe the 15th might be significant, or the 1st of May, or the 5th of January. This could also just be a birthday of someone, or a date that something significant has already happened. Take them as they resonate. Then we have the number 28, so the 2nd of August or the 8th of February. Maybe October might be significant as well, or in a month. And let's see what the last one is. We have the number 62. So we have the number 63 as well, so maybe the 2nd and the 3rd of June are significant. We also had the number 6, so maybe there is a big emphasis on June. Then again, this could be the 6th of February as well, so we have the 6th until the 8th of February as well. So yeah, that was it for your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you some clarity and guidance. If it did, I would love to get a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would love for you to do so by clicking on the button down below, and maybe also clicking on the bell button to get notified every time I post a new upload. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye guys. Hello, my lovely pile number 4. If you chose the little beaver with the 10 of Wands and the Angel Aura Quartz, this is going to be your reading. Now, before we get into the relationship or the connection, we're going to take a look at initials and physical traits, just to be sure that you're in the right pile. So, Spirit, can we get some information on the people in this connection? Whether it is your initial or their initial. This might also spell some words. And as you saw, some are flipped, but we're only going to take the ones that fell out. So we have the letter L, the letter F, the letter Y. So we already have fly, maybe it's long distance. Can we get some more? We have the letter D and the letter J. So maybe, and this will definitely not resonate for everybody, but someone might be a DJ and has to tour a lot. Now, let's get some physical traits. Like I said, this part of the reading is just for you to get some confirmation that this is the right pile, or that it's actually the person that you're thinking about, maybe. So the first one we have is creative. There we go, creative. And 2 cards fell on the floor. We have affectionate. And we have black hair. So I believe that the physical appearances might not be the same for everybody, but I feel like the other aspects will probably be the same for everybody. But just take the ones that resonate and let the other ones go. We also have kind. We have confusion. And I feel like some have flipped. Let's see. We have beach wavy hair. We have wedding bells. So a wedding might be significant if it decides to focus on the wedding bells. Yeah, there we go. So a wedding might be significant. Maybe you met at the wedding, or you will be getting married to this person. We also have trustworthy. We have daredevil. We have independent. We have, release your ex. So maybe one of you still has a partner that's not this person. We have style. So one of you or the both of you are pretty stylish. Now I kind of want one more, and that is familial, friends, or religious or cultural factors. Oof. I hear a lot of ambulances in the background. Maybe an accident. That might be significant for some of you. So there might be an accident that happened, or someone in your family is very sick, or this person is sick, but there are outside factors that are keeping you guys apart. So that was it for the little introduction to see if you're in the right pile. We already got some information, but now let's check out the connection. So as you know, there are always 2 people in a connection, and the first person is already right here. And that's the card that you picked. So the first person in this connection is this beaver with the 10 of Wands. And the other person can be seen as Temperance with this crab. Okay, so then we have the energy between the 2 of you. We have the eternal child. And we have history. So there might be a lot of history between the 2 of you. With the 10 of Wands, we can see this being a fire sign. So we have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But with Temperance, we also have Sagittarius. So I'm going to put it right here. I must say we do also see a lot of water. So that might indicate that that Pisces, Aquarius, and Cancer also might be significant. Not Aquarius, sorry. It's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio that also might be significant. For the ease of this reading, I'm just going to put this one here and put all the water signs on this side. So you don't have to be one of these zodiacs, but we're just seeing that these signs are more present in this reading. So we have fire and water, seemingly very opposing energies, but I think that it's not really holding you back in any way. Now, let's take a look at this connection with the beaver and the crab, with the 10 of Wands and Temperance. Let's see, like this. The connecting energy is the eternal child. So I think that this shows that you can really laugh with each other. You have a lot of fun with each other. You both can feel like your true self when you're together. You can have a lot of joy, a lot of fun. You can really open up to each other in a way that you might have never had done towards other people. Now, on the one hand, we have this beaver person, this 10 of Wands. And to me, this shows that this person has a lot on their plate at this moment. They are carrying a lot. And it's like this beaver, they are just searching for sticks and keeping them. And if they have enough sticks, they just stop the flow of the river. They build a dam and they can't, the water can't flow through that river anymore. So I think that that shows a little bit of the energy that they're in. They are trying to hold on to so much things that their life is not flowing the way it's supposed to anymore. And there is a need to let go of some baggage and just to let go of some grudges or some people. But we'll get into that later on in the reading when we're getting into the tarot. But yeah, this beaver person is just carrying too much and it's time to let some things go. Now, let's take a look at this Temperance person with the crab. So we can see that with the crab and Temperance, we can see an energy of adventure because it's the Sagittarius. So there is an energy of adventure, but at the same time, it's a very balanced energy. An energy of this and that are true. An energy of finding middle ground and being in flow with life, especially because we have that water sign once again. And I feel like this person is finally in the flow with life and that they have grown so much that they are ready to commit and ready to move forward, as opposed to this 10 of Wands that still has some work to do. And there's nothing wrong with still having some more work to do, but I think that there is a need to recognize that part of this person. And with history, we can see that you might have been together in the past already, or that you've had a shared lifetime before, if you resonate with that. And with all this water, it might look like it could be in Atlantis, but then again, just take that as it resonates. But yeah, I think that you both are very in touch with your emotions, although this 10 of Wands, this beaver, might be a little bit clouded in their judgment at this moment because they are carrying too much load. They're carrying too much on their fork, as we say in the Netherlands. Now, let me remove these cards and let's take a look at the tarot. Okay, so here we have the tarot. Let's take a look. Spirit, can you tell us something about this connection? So we're starting out with the Lovers in reverse. Let's see what else. Oh, geez. Let me see. I'm just gonna take the 8 of Pentacles in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. Can we get more information, please? Yes, the Page of Swords in reverse. A lot of reversals, actually. Can we kindly get more information for pile number 4? I feel like the energy is kind of insecure at the moment. We have Judgment and the Two of Swords. Now, let's get some clarifiers. Can I get the clarifier for the Lovers, please? Okay, we'll just take this one. And maybe this one as well. There we go. Just put it like this. Can we get a clarifier for the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, please? We have the Chariot and the Page of Wands. Clarifier for the Hierophant, please. The Star and the High Priestess in reverse. As you might notice, we have a lot of doubles coming out. So I guess I'll have to make a little bit more room because there is a lot coming out. Definitely not what I expected, but I think this person might have a lot to say to you. That's why this is all coming out right now. Or they are someone that likes to over-explain. I do get that for some people. Can we get a clarifier for the Page of Swords in reverse? Can I get a clarifier, please? King of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry that it looks this messy. Can we get a clarifier for Judgment? The Ace of Swords in reverse. And a clarifier for the Two of Swords. It's the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. And then let's check the bottom of the deck energy. By the way, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Hope you can still see. That's a little bit better. Bottom of the deck is the Devil in reverse. I'm gonna put it here, but when we're gonna talk about it, I'll just put it on screen, right? So, what does this all mean? Let me have a minute to take it all in. So yeah, the first thing I see here with the Lovers in reverse and the Hermit and the Two of Pentacles is that your person is trying to make a decision, but they're not sure on what to do. And they are taking some time to go within to get answers. And this time they really needed to balance themselves out. I think that they just need to spend a little time alone to focus on themselves, to get balanced again. Maybe they are quite the workaholic, or they tend to spend a lot of energy on focusing on other things, distracting themselves. But they are now finally trying to really go within to find the answers and on how to make a move towards you. Because we do see this Chariot, this sign of moving forward. And this moving forward is towards this Page of Wands. So it might be that this relationship has never really started. Like there was an initial spark, but you never had an actual relationship with this person just yet. But we can see that they have to take some time off of work, or they have to put their attention off of work a little bit in order to get their head straight, because we have these two horses. We have that balance that we needed. They both have to look in the same direction before this Chariot can move forward towards you. I think that you are this Page of Wands person, and that is where their passion lies. It lies with you. So yeah, they need to take it a little bit slower at work. They need to focus a little less on overworking or on whatever they're doing too much of, and to go within and get their mind straight so that they can finally decide which direction to go in. It's with the Lovers in reverse, we can see like they have to make a decision between one way or the other, but it feels like both horses are still looking at a different side, and they're like waiting in the middle because they're unsure of which road to go. And they're in the process of balancing out and going within and finding a way to get these horses in the same direction to move towards you. But they just need some rest and some time alone and some balancing out of their energies to get ready to do that. Now, with the Hierophant in reverse, the Star, and the High Priestess in reverse, we do see them being a little bit disconnected from their higher self. I think that they can be very in tune with their highest good, with their guides, with everybody, but at this moment they are focusing a little bit too much on work and on other things, and that's why they're becoming a little bit distracted. I think that they are quite unconventional in general. Like we saw, this person might be quite stylish, they might be very creative, but it feels like they are having a creative block at the moment, and maybe that creative block is forcing them to go within and take some time out to focus on other aspects of their lives, especially this love connection that we're looking at right now with you. And with this creative block within their work or within their life at this moment, we can see that they can finally focus on other dreams that they have, or just that dream that they have that they want to have with you, and them being forced to stand still and to look at this connection will open up a lot of things for them. But they are ready to start facing this relationship, I think. And I think that you are ready for them to come in, but at the same time they are not fully ready yet. With the Page of Swords in reverse again, we can see this creative block, like I said with the High Priestess as well. There is a creative block, and it might feel like they are losing some stability in their lives because they might work in a creative atmosphere. Not having a creative block might just like cut them off from resources. Maybe they have a little bit less money to spend at this moment. Maybe they have, they just need to come by with less than they are used to. Like I said, this person might be a DJ, and they're maybe not in the energy of making new music or just like doing things the proper way, and that's why they need to slow it down, take a little rest, and go within to regenerate, to figure things out on their own. Again, we can see this creative block with this Ace of Swords as well. I think that they are trying to let go of their judgments towards being creatively blocked. I think that they have been putting themselves down for not being able to produce new things, whether it is art, whether it is music, whether it is just an idea when it comes to their jobs, whatever job it might be. They're finally letting go of their judgments towards that, and that's the first step towards healing as well. So they're letting go of judgment, but at the same time they are having some trouble knowing which way to go. Again, with this Two of Swords, it's that Chariot energy again, like not knowing to go left or right, not knowing what to cut out of their lives, what to let go of. I think that this person is definitely that 10 of Wands person that just carries too much from what's happened in the past or from other people, but they're just taking on too much. Maybe they decided to do extra hours at work, but they weren't ready. But they're paying for it now for taking on too much. They're kind of forced to take a rest, although they don't want to take that rest. With this Four of Swords in reverse, it's like they need this rest. They really need this rest to regenerate, to get that energy back, to find their inner voice back and their creativity back. But at the same time, they feel like they have to take action. They feel like they have to make a move. They have to keep on working and be creative. And that's why they're putting themselves down. But I think they're finally starting to realize that they have to become centered again, and they have to get their energy back before they can make any moves, even if it comes to their creative ventures or when it comes to you. And I think this time sitting still, or this time focusing on themselves, not working, is really making them think about your relationship and your connection. And that was something that they used to maybe push away by working so much, or just focusing more on work, that they didn't really have to think about the depth of your connection. But now, with this forced pause, they are forced to look at themselves and at this connection. Especially with the Devil in reverse, I can see that they are being forced to let go of bad habits. And maybe there were other people trying to manipulate them or to do their bidding. But I see them getting out of that. They are letting those people go. They're cutting them off. If they finally realize what people that were, like who were they, and just how they were holding them back. With this Ten of Wands, it's like they have a lot of shit to unload, a lot of people to cut off, and that's what they are learning right now. And once they've done that, they are ready to start something new with the Ace of Wands. They are ready to ignite this passion once more, and I think they are ready to take action on this spark once they get out of this energy. Yeah. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's like they will finally accept your help. They will finally let you back in. And the Four of Wands in reverse again. I think now they're not ready yet to get committed with you. But I think that once they are, then once they get further in their journey alone, they will become ready to become committed to you, because the Four of Wands talks about commitments, about marriage even. So there might be marriage in the books for the two of you. So I hope that made some sense, but I'm gonna put them like this for now. And yeah, they are going through a transformation, by the way, with the Death and Rebirth in reverse. I think that now is the moment that they are going through this rebirth, and once they come out of it, they are ready to get back into your arms, just saying. Now, let's get some advice. So, for the advice, we have a few cards. Let's take a look. We have Expect Powerful Change, New Moon, Eclipse. That was what I was talking about, that rebirth, that cutting off a lot of people, like letting go of all that baggage that they have right now. They're working through it. They are really changing into a better version of themselves. And I think that you can expect this person to show up in a way stronger and more confident way than they would show up right now. We also have first quarter moon in Gemini, speak your world into being. So I think this is a sign for you to stay optimistic and to stay positive about what will happen with this relationship. I think that you can really easily manifest a positive ending. Not really, it's not an ending. Like, you can speak this positive start into being, or restart, however you want to call it. You can talk this relationship into being by just being positive and just staying optimistic about what's going to happen. But they are making great changes because they want this beautiful future with you. They have this dream, like they are dreaming about a life with you, and they are dreaming about how they want it to look like, and they're working on it for you and for themselves. The last one we have is answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So there might be some changes that you need to make. You being Temperance, you might be a Sagittarius. Maybe you are being called to take a trip, to go on an adventure, try something new. Whatever you are being called to do, now is the time to take action on that. This person is busy with other things anyway. They're not ready to be in a commitment with you right now. So maybe in the meantime, you should focus on this calling, on this journey of yours. And once you have finished that, or when you are ready, this person will come back to you and you can follow this journey together. Your paths may cross again. So that was it for the advice. Now I want to take a look at some channeled messages. So let's take a look. Spirit, what would pile number 4's person say to them right now? Let's take a look. Like I said, the energy felt a little bit uncertain. And I think that's because this person is just going through so much. They're not really able to focus on you because they have a lot to deal with right now. Okay. There we go. So the first one we have is I messed it up. My camera is acting a little strange, but I messed it up. So they realized that when they came forward, they weren't really ready for you. And they are trying to better themselves and become a better person before they come back into your life to offer you something more stable or better in general. We also have my heart beats for you. And again, I get that musical vibe, that like beats from a DJ, but my heart beats for you. So maybe you are their muse in some kind of way. You give them that inspiration. You give them a smile on their faces and just you light up their world. We also have I'm just playing games. So it might be that they are just distracting themselves with video games, or that they are just keeping busy with other things so that they don't really have to look at this relationship at this moment. But I think that will change pretty soon. We also have I want to come back. So for most people, this is someone that you have been in a commitment with before or in a situationship, but they want to come back and give you a proper offer. We also have I am sad. Yeah, I think they are sad about just messing up the connection with you. Maybe they really ruined your relationship. Maybe they weren't able to give you enough attention or just meet your needs in general. But they want to come back with that better offer. Let's see what else we get. Can we get one more, please? Or 2 or 3. Okay. We have focus on yourself and I will do the same. Like I said, you have your own little journey to go on in the meantime. This person is completely working on themselves. They are being forced even to focus on themselves and go within. So trust that they will do their own part as long as you do the same. Hello, my lovely pile number 5. If you chose the beautiful Selenite and Strength with the Stag, this is going to be your reading. Let's put it right here. We're going to start out with some initials to get a confirmation whether you're in the right pile or not. And I just noticed that one of them is already flipped. We'll just take it. So we have the letter N. Let's see what else. So these could be your initials. They could be their initials. They could spell a significant word. Take it as it resonates. We also have the letter B. Makes me think of the NBA. We have the letter Q. Let's see what else. Spirit, can we get a few more, please? Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. I'm going to take this one, the P. And we're going to take these. I'll just take both of them. The letter F. And lastly, the letter G. Now we're going to get into some characteristics, whether they're yours or your person's, just to get some more confirmations. Like I said, if your initials are not in here or if your person's initials are not in here, it doesn't really matter. It's totally fine. It might just be that other people's initials are coming forth more because there are a lot more people watching. For these characteristics, you should be feeling like 1 or 2 should resonate with you at least. Usually all the characteristics should be fitting in your story, especially the ones that are not physically. Like this straight hair might resonate with a few of you, but it won't have to resonate with everybody. But if it comes to a different kind of characteristic, like athletic or creative or anything like that, it should probably resonate with at least you or your person, or the person that you think this is going to be about. We also have Asian origins, so this might not be for everybody. And yeah, I mean, if you truly feel like it doesn't resonate, you might have to check out a different pile, but don't be too quick in deciding that this pile is not for you. Okay, we also have past life, so there might be a past life connection to this person. We also have heterochromatic eyes. This is a different eye color within your eyes, like if one eye is blue and the other one is brown, or if you have blue eyes but there is a piece of brown inside, like that type of thing. And again, this will probably not be for everybody. Let's see what else we get. Yeah, sorry, my window is open. It's way too warm inside at this moment. We're in the middle of summer, right? We also have open heart. So you might already have open-hearted conversations, or this person just has an open heart. They're very likable. They're easy to talk to, and they're quite the empath, I might say. We also have kind, so they might be kind-hearted. This is probably for everybody. We also have gray eyes, so a lot about their eyes. We also have independent. Again, this is probably for everybody, that one of the two of you is quite independent. We also have daredevil. Yeah, I'm just gonna take all the ones that flipped. So daredevil, one of you might be quite the daredevil, or even both of you might be. We also have affectionate. So they do love to cuddle or just spend time with you and give you affection. We also have creative. We have blonde hair. Again, this might not be for everybody. We also have control issues. Maybe these control issues stem from a past life. Maybe you got separated in an abrupt way and that fear is still present at this time. We have romantic feelings. We have easygoing. So I think they usually are easygoing, but sometimes their control issues get the better of them. We have sex appeal. A lot came out actually, jeez. Yeah, I think that will be it for now. Maybe we'll look into the other ones later on, but I think for now this is more than enough. So yeah, they're definitely sexy and athletic. Or maybe you are the sexy and athletic one. Or maybe you're both sexy and athletic. I mean, whatever fits your story best. And I think that you all are gorgeous anyway. Now, that was it for the initials and characteristics. I hope you've got some kind of confirmation that you're in the right pile. Now, let's check out this connection. Then we have I feel stuck. And I think that goes very well with this creative block that they're having. I feel like they are forced to be alone, to retreat, to look at themselves before they can continue on their journey. And I think that's why they feel stuck. It's like they can't move forward until they make these changes. Let's see what else we get. I am really intrigued by this pile, by the way, so I just want more and more messages. Let's see. I hope it resonates so far, by the way. Spirit, can we get some more messages, please? For pile number 4. Maybe a completely honest message from this person, if they could even be honest with themselves. What would they say if they could be completely honest? I am happy. I think they're not honest in this part. Like I said, we got I am sad. I think that they are telling themselves that they're happy and that everything's fine, but at the same time, they're not feeling very good at this moment, but they're just trying to push through instead of going within and making these changes. But they're forced to make these changes anyway, so don't worry. Spirit is taking care of that for them. They're really forcing this person to go within. Don't worry. Can we get some more? I kind of want 2 more. Can I get 2 more, please, Spirit? They don't want to come out. I felt this one. We will be together. Yeah, trust that this person will come back to you. Trust that they will. They just need to make some changes and they need to go on this journey alone. We also have thinking about our time together. So yeah, like I said, I feel like most of you have definitely spent a lot of time together already, or not a lot, but definitely spent significant time together, whether it was for a longer time period or just very short but strong connections or interactions. But yeah, they are thinking about you and about all the fun that they had with you. Now we want one more message to finish off this part. Then we're going to look at the timing. Okay. Let's see. I guess we get 2. We have yes. So if you have any question for them, the answer is yes. And the other one is I need answers. And I think they're going within to find these answers. Okay, let's take a look at the timing. So the first one we have is the number 66. So maybe in 2 months, or the number 6 is very important. Maybe you see the number 66 or 666 in different places. It might just be your spirit guides trying to communicate with you. It could also be that June is significant, especially the 6th of June. Then we have the number 56. So the 5th and the 6th of June might be significant, or the 6th of May. We have the number 65. Ooh, this is pretty cool. So again, the same dates, but also we see this mirror image, like 56, 65, and we have the number 66 as well. So as you can see, there are a lot of synchronicities going on in this reading, and I think that is just a message to you that everything is going to be all right. This person is going to come back to you, but that you just need to spend some time apart for now. We also have the number 60. If it decides to focus, there we go. So even more 6s. Again, June might be significant, but I think that just the number 6 in general might be quite important to all of you. And the last one we have is 48. For some people, I see this being contact within 48 hours. It might be in 1.5 months, or the 4th of August, or the 8th of April, depending on when you're watching this video. So yeah, that was it for this reading today. I hope it resonated. I hope it gave you some guidance. If it did, I'd love to get a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would love for you to join my little group. you can click on the subscribe button down below, and if you want you can also click on the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys! Hello my lovely pile number 5. If you chose the beautiful Selenite and Strength with the Stag, this is going to be your reading. Let's put it right here. We're gonna start out with some initials to get a confirmation whether you're in the right pile or not. And I just noticed that one of them is already flipped. We'll just take it. So we have the letter N. Let's see what else. So these could be your initials, they could be their initials, they could spell a significant word. Take it as it resonates. We also have the letter B. Makes me think of the NBA. We have the letter Q. Let's see what else. Spirit, can we get a few more, please? Okay. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. I'm gonna take this one, the P, and we're gonna take these. I'll just take both of them. The letter F, and lastly the letter G. Now we're gonna get into some characteristics, whether they're yours or your person's, just to get some more confirmations. Like I said, if your initials are not in here, or if your person's initials are not in here, it doesn't really matter. It's totally fine. It might just be that other people's initials are coming forth more because there are a lot more people watching. For these characteristics, you should be feeling like 1 or 2 should resonate with you at least. Usually all the characteristics should be fitting in your story, especially the ones that are not physically. Like this straight hair might resonate with a few of you, but it won't have to resonate with everybody. But if it comes to a different kind of characteristic, like athletic or creative or anything like that, it should probably resonate with at least you or your person, or the person that you think this is going to be about. We also have Asian origin, so this might not be for everybody. And yeah, I mean, if you truly feel like it doesn't resonate, you might have to check out a different pile, but don't be too quick in deciding that this pile is not for you. Okay, we also have past life, so there might be a past life connection to this person. We also have heterochromatic eyes. This is a different eye color within your eyes. Like if one eye is blue and the other one is brown, or if you have blue eyes but there is a piece of brown inside, like that type of thing. And again, this will probably not be for everybody. Let's see what else we get. Yeah, sorry, my window is open. It's way too warm inside at this moment. We're in the middle of summer, right? We also have open heart. So you might already have open-hearted conversations, or this person just has an open heart. They're very likable. They're easy to talk to, and they're quite the empath, I might say. We also have kind. So they might be kind-hearted. This is probably for everybody. We also have gray eyes, so a lot about their eyes. We also have independent. Again, this is probably for everybody, that one of the two of you is quite independent. We also have daredevil. Yeah, I'm just going to take all the ones that flipped. So daredevil, one of you might be quite the daredevil, or even both of you might be. We also have affectionate. So they do love to cuddle or just spend time with you and give you affection. We also have creative. We have blonde hair. Again, this might not be for everybody. We also have control issues. Maybe these control issues stem from a past life. Maybe you got separated in an abrupt way and that fear is still present at this time. We have romantic feelings. We have easygoing. So I think they usually are easygoing, but sometimes their control issues get the better of them. We have sex appeal. A lot came out actually, geez. Yeah, I think that will be it for now. Maybe we'll look into the other ones later on, but I think for now this is more than enough. So yeah, they're definitely sexy and athletic. Or maybe you are the sexy and athletic one. Or maybe you're both sexy and athletic. I mean, whatever fits your story best. And I think that you all are gorgeous anyway. Now, that was it for the initials and characteristics. I hope you've got some kind of confirmation that you're in the right pile. Now, let's check out this connection. So, in this connection are two people, usually. Maybe there are some extra people watching from the sidelines, but it should be two people, right? So the first person is already right here with this stag with strength. So one person could be seen as this person. Then, who is the other person? The other person could be seen as a spider with the 7 of Swords. Now, don't be afraid of this card just yet. We'll talk about it. And the energies between the two of you are the empty rune and denial. I hope it focuses. It says ontkenning and this is Dutch for denial. So those are the main energies between the two of you. Now, the zodiac signs that are associated with these cards, we have with strength, we have a very strong Leo energy. And also all the other fire signs might be present. So Sagittarius and Aries. We're just going to put them right here. By the way, you don't have to have these energies, but again, this might just be another layer of confirmation. And for this 7 of Swords with the Swords energy, we could see all the air signs. So we have Gemini, we have Aquarius, and we have Libra. So you could be feeling like you are strength, but you have these energies, or the other way around. Don't worry too much. It should just be another level of confirmation. Now, let's talk about these two people that are in this connection and the connection itself. With strength, I think this person is really standing in their power. I think they are quite empowered. They might have a little bit of a temper, I get. Maybe this is the person that has some control issues. But yeah, this person comes across very strong and as if they have everything together. I must say my throat starts to itch. So it might be though that although they seem very empowered, they might have a problem with speaking up for themselves or just speaking their truth in general. Or this might be a field that they're working on at this moment. Now with the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Swords usually talks about sleight of hand, sneaky, manipulative, so not very positive adjectives, I feel. But again, I think that this talks more about self-sabotage or, yeah, mostly self-sabotage. I think they're keeping themselves small or they are afraid to get hurt and they leave the situation before the other person can leave them. I think that's the energy that this 7 of Swords person is in. I feel like they think that they have to manipulate the situation in order to get what they want, and they're not ready to fully trust the other person. I also think because we have quite the difference in appearance. That strength is very strong, very confident. And then we have the Seven of Swords, the spider, that's very small, seems very insignificant. So I think that there might be, in perception, this person might seem quite overwhelming towards this little spider. I think that they might be very afraid of this relationship and just afraid of how powerful or how magnetic this stag person is actually. But you could feel like you're either one of them. So now let's look at the relationship itself, the connection. What is the energy between the two of you? We have the empty room, and the empty room is like a space that has a clean slate. I feel like in an empty room, the only thing you can do is look at yourself. So I think that that might be the situation that you're in right now. Like, you are forced to look at yourself. Maybe the other person has left and you're just forced to work on yourself, work on your healing, work on your problems, and start to decorate your own room. It's like you thought you knew who you were, but when this person entered, they just swept this whole room and now the room is left empty. And it's up to you to fill it again with things that actually matter to you. So it's like a fresh start, whether it is a fresh start with this person or just a fresh start of seeing who you are. And I'm looking at my bingo machine for the numbers, and I see the number 11. So maybe the number 11 might be significant to you, or the number 1111 might be significant. If it's not, it might just be another synchronicity to confirm that you're in the right reading. Now, we also have denial, and I think that this denial card goes very well with the Seven of Swords. I get the feeling that you are this strength person. You are this person that is already quite empowered, headstrong, knows what they want, and you are busy filling your own empty room with things that you actually want and just creating a pretty room that you want to live in. Now, for this Seven of Swords person, though, I feel like they are still in denial about the whole situation. They might be in denial about this relationship. They are not ready to come clean with their feelings. I think that they are filling this empty room with just stuff because they are afraid to be alone. They are afraid to look at themselves, but they are having a lot of trouble with actually like working on themselves, just because they are so hurt that looking at their own hurt just is too much for them to deal with at this moment. So I think there is quite a rough energy going on with the two of you. I think for most of you, you might not be in contact at all. I think that you might have cut this person off because they just weren't good for you. It might be that this person is trying to manipulate you, getting into a relationship with them. I'm not even sure if this is a person that you would consider dating at this moment. But yeah, I think there is a lot going on at this moment. Now, let me remove these and let's take a look at the tarot to get some more information, because I need more answers right now. So, let's see. Spirit, can you give us some more information on pile number 5's person? They want to get romantically involved with pile number 5, but why? Or what is the energy? What's going on? Because it does sound a little bit confusing, I must admit. So the first card we have is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Let's see what else. By the way, I did shuffle these cards off camera beforehand. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, can we get some more information, please? The Two of Swords, The Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, can we get a clarifier for the Queen of Cups, please? Okay. We have the Seven of Cups and the Sun in reverse. I hope you guys can see, but I don't think so. So I'm gonna move everything up a little bit just so that you can actually see what's going on. I'm so sorry. There we go. That's better, I think. Although, yeah, it's a little better. Now, can we get a clarifier for the Ace of Swords? So as you can see, the energy is pretty slow. Maybe this person is a little bit secretive. Okay, that's a good sign though. Can we get a clarifier for the Four of Pentacles? We have the Seven of Pentacles. And I think that this one wanted to pop out as well. Now, can we get a clarifier for the Two of Swords, please? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Ah, and we have the Six of Cups in reverse as well. Bottom of the deck energy is Temperance. So Sagittarius might be significant. And this also looks like there is a need for balance or just finding a middle ground. Now, let's see what all these other cards mean. What's going on in this situation. So we're starting off with the Queen of Cups in reverse. So there might be someone in this connection that's kind of out of touch with their emotions, but it looks like this person just has a lot of options and they're unsure about what option would actually give them happiness. And especially with the Sun as well, they might be unsure about who brings them happiness or if they made the right decision going towards their happiness. Or maybe they are just feeling quite unsatisfied with their decision so far. By the way, let me zoom out a little bit. I think that we're zoomed in a little too much. I think that's better, right? Yeah, there we go. So someone's unsatisfied with their decisions. And maybe someone is committed to someone else, but they're unhappy about that decision. We can also see someone getting more clarity with the Ace of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So I think this person might have left you in the past and went on to find someone else, or to, yeah, like they didn't realize what they had with you and they were just moving forward and they tried to get on with someone else, but they realized that moving forward or leaving you behind didn't really make them happy, especially with the Sun in reverse. It's like their life just got a little bit more dark when you left this person or when they left you. And now that they have clarity, whilst they got some clarity, they realize that they actually want to have something stable, that they want something stable with you, and they want to work on things with you. Now, with the Four of Pentacles, it does really look like they are really holding on to the past or just holding on to this relationship. They want to let it grow slowly but steadily, and they want to make you an offer. So maybe this Seven of Swords energy might be their energy from their past, from the time that they did not know what you meant to them, that they thought that you were just an option, or that they used you to get things that they wanted. Maybe you had more money, or you had more fame, or anything like that, or you're just very radiant and strong in general, and that they just wanted a piece of that, but they didn't really see your true value. But once they tried to move on, they realized like life's not the same without you, and they actually want to give you something more, something better, and they just can't let you go. They can't move forward. They just want to be with you and want to grow a stable life with you, and they want to make you an offer, with the Page of Pentacles showing that an offer is going to be made to you, especially a stable offer. We have a lot of pentacles here, and pentacles might be a slow energy, but it's like a sure and steady energy that's coming in. So I think that they have had some realizations, that they finally realized that what you had was quite pure and quite important in their life, and that they want to have more of it, and they want to give you what you deserve. Now, the Knight of Swords is in reverse, and the Knight of Swords is usually a very quick energy, but I think that they want to make a quick move towards you. They want to come running over, but at the same time, there is something blocking them. And the thing that's blocking them is with the Two of Swords. I feel like they still have some negativity to cut out of their lives, whether this is people or these are other things. But yeah, there is a lot of negativity going on, and they haven't opened up their eyes towards this negativity. It might be self-sabotage, it might be other people trying to sabotage their relationships, or even just telling them things about you that are holding them back. But they actually do want to come in running, but they're just being held back, so there might be some delays. Again, they can't let go of the past, and they can't stop dreaming about you. I feel like they have really opened up to this relationship, and they have finally realized that they want something more with you, but I think that they're still unsure if that's attainable. Especially with the Six of Cups in reverse, it's like the memories that you have shared together were quite beautiful, but at the same time, they know that they really let you down. And they're afraid that you won't take on their offer, or that you don't want to build something more with them because they have hurt you so much in the past. And yeah, I think that with this card as well, the Temperance card, that there is a need to find balance between light and dark, and or just balance in general with give and take. Like, this person shouldn't be just taking from you, they should be giving to you as well, and that's why they want to give it to you. But I feel like the trust has been broken in some way, and there is a need to mend that trust first before you can get back together in a healthy way. We can also see this Three of Pentacles, like collaboration, working together. So I do think that they want to work on your relationship, become more balanced on their own, and then work with you to build on your relationship and look out to the future. As we can see with this Two of Wands, it's moving forward, wanting to plan out something new, something different, trying to go about it in a different way. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune, like things are about to change. They want to change the way that things go between the two of you. They want to have this beautiful future. And we also have the World underneath, like it's time, it's an ending of a chapter and a start of something new. So they want to go about this relationship in a new way, in a happier way, in a more balanced way as well. Like, they want to offer you the world, and they want to offer you what you truly deserve. And they feel bad that they haven't been able to give it to you in the past. Now, let's check out some advice. So, what advice do we have for you? The advice we have is the answers you need are coming with full moon in Gemini. So, I think this person will be reaching out to you quite soon. They might want to talk about what happened. They might want to apologize about the situation. By the way, we have 5 cards. All the other groups just got 3. So there is something, I think there is something big going on between the two of you, or that this is quite the significant relationship. Especially because you also have a major arcana, and the bottom of the deck energy is also a major arcana. So it's like this is something big happening in your life, or this person caused a big shift in your life, or big realizations. Whether it's new realizations for you or realizations in their eyes. I think that they opened up their world, and a lot of things have shifted for them after they have treated you a little badly. Quite badly, I feel. I think it won't be the same for everybody, but I do think that that this person might have mistreated you in the past, or that they have been sneaky, manipulative. Maybe they had someone else, they were not fully committed to you. I get that kind of energy here. Now, we also have first quarter moon in Scorpio with release your blocks. So I think that this talks about the history that you have, the things that happened in the past that you're not fully able to release just yet. I think that you will be working on releasing these blocks together. This relationship or this connection doesn't have to move fast. It's all about both wanting to work on it. And of course, you don't have to get into a relationship with this person. And I totally get it if you don't want to go further with this person. But I think that this person really wants to make amends and do better than what they showed you in the past. We also have Know Your Worth, new moon in Taurus. So I do think that they have realized that you are worth way more than they treated you like. Like, my English sounds bad at this moment. I mean, you're worth a lot more than they thought you were. They just treated you very bad, and they just didn't know that you were so amazing and that you were so loving, so kind, so generous. And they know that they have taken advantage of your kindness. And now that they know that you're like that and you're setting clear boundaries towards them, they're like, oh, I fucked up and I need to change. I'm sorry for my language. But they realize that they have made a big mistake, and they realize that they need to change, or that they needed to change. And I think that they are in the process of making these changes. They are working out this Two of Swords energy. They are trying to cut these bad habits out, or at least these people out, these voices that are trying to manipulate them, or that are trying to influence them. Now, we also have Get Grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So first of all, there is a need for you to connect with nature, to get grounded, and to trust that the universe has your back. We can also see that you are a true empath, that you're highly sensitive. Maybe that is why you were not really able to set those clear boundaries with them, because you are someone that always tries to help others. You are the one that always tries to see the good in other people. Again, my camera decided to focus on this Nine of Cups in reverse. And that's the energy that I get. That you always wanted to take care of them. You always wanted to help them, but they took it for granted. And I think now there is a need to set clear boundaries with this person. And although you can sense that they feel bad, or that they messed up, or whatever is going on in their world, let them take care of their own stuff, and only give what you want to give. Don't just keep on giving regardless, because you deserve to get that same energy and that same attention back. So if they're not giving it to you, you might need to hold it in for a while and just keep it to yourself, or to people that actually do give back the same energy. Now, the last card of advice, we have yes. Just say yes. So maybe there is something that you're holding back on. Maybe you had a question. The answer to that question is yes. I think this is a confirmation, a positive yes. So yeah, do take this one as it resonates. But I think it's a confirmation for whatever question you had. Now I want to get into some channeled messages. And for the channeled messages, I will be using my own deck. And every time I post a new video with these messages, I just add them in my deck. Sometimes I just go sit down and write down those channeled messages that are coming in, so that we have quite the varied book of messages. Now let's see what your person wants to tell you, or what they want to say to you at this moment. Okay. So we have you are in my dreams. Yeah, I think that they are dreaming about a future with you, or that you might be even better than they thought they deserved. I think that's one of the biggest thing as well, that you're so kind to them that they never expected someone like you to be there for them, or that just, yeah, they don't understand how you're still there and how you're still so loving and kind. We also have I don't love you. And I think that's not true. I think it's something that they have said to you, maybe in anger, in pain, in spite. They didn't mean it, and I think that that's why they're feeling so bad. Some things were said that cannot be undone, and they feel very bad about it. I think that's the main energy that we can see right here. Maybe we can get some more information on that as well, but let's see. Spirit, can we get more messages from the person that wants to get romantically involved with pile number 5? I don't have the energy to deal with this right now. So I do think that they are very tired, very drained. Maybe they have been giving their energy away to the wrong things, and that's why they are feeling like that. Maybe they're just in a state of avoidance. They're just not sure how to go about things. I think they realize that they ruined a lot of things for you, or yeah, like they ruined a lot and they're just unsure how to act, what to do, and they're just withdrawing right now. We also have I do see a future with you. So that's just a confirmation that the I don't love you is not something that they meant. I think it's just something that they said in the heat of the moment, or that they said because they got scared about how close you came towards them. We have I see a future with you. We also have I am coming back soon. So they are coming back to you soon, or at least they want to come back to you. We also have I want to kiss and make up. So yeah, they want to apologize and they want to be closer to you, like the way they were before. They want to make things up. They want to be. They just want to say they're sorry and that they treated you terribly. And I can really feel the pain, by the way. So just trust me that they truly mean it. But I think that they have to tell that to you for themselves. We also have I want to go on a silly date with you. So I do think you had a lot of fun with this person, and that they miss those good old days that you were just laughing, having fun, not being too serious. And I think that's how you maybe got in this relationship or this connection after all. Like, you didn't even expect something serious to come of it, but at the same time you were having so much fun that those feelings arose. And I think that they just did not know what to do with those feelings because they're not used to that type of connection at all. Let's see what else we get. We have I feel like a failure. Yeah, I think this person might be quite insecure. And the other one we have is I am trying to move on. And I think the focus is on trying. They are trying, but it's not working. They can't move on. Like we saw with that 4 of Pentacles, they are holding on. They're trying to let go of you, but they just can't. The energy is too strong. Your connection is too strong. And I think that it's because you have a soul connection with this person, and it was meant to change their whole life, and that's actually what's happening. And maybe it has changed your life as well, and it did. Hopefully it did something good instead of being all bad. Now, that was it for the channeled messages. No, I want 2 more. Let's get 2 more. I think this one wanted to pop out. I am happy. No, they're not. They're not really happy. Maybe they are putting on a brave face, pretending to be happy without you or whatever. But I think they're not happy. I think they are feeling quite sad, and they're just trying to show a brave face, like they haven't lost the whole world in just a short time. I think they realize that they have lost so much and they just can't face that fear right now. Like we said, they don't have the energy to deal with what has happened, and they're just faking it and hoping that it goes away, but that's not how it works. And Spirit is really doubling down on them needing to face their issues. Let's see one more. I need some space. And yeah, sorry, my camera cut off. My SD card was full, so I needed to transfer the files before I could continue. So you need to give them some space. I think that is very important. And while I had to transfer the files, I was cutting into the deck and I saw the Tower and the Three of Swords. So what that tells me is that when you're giving them that space, they will have this Tower moment. They will feel the heartbreak that they need to feel in order to get their act straight. I feel like Spirit is doing the work for you. You can call it karma. You can call it putting them in their place. But yeah, they are just getting a little bit of their own bidding at this moment, and you don't have to do anything for it. Just keep your distance and let Spirit take care of it. So don't worry, be patient, and let Spirit do the work. We also got that get grounded, and the idea of that Spirit was having your back, and that you just need to be in balance, do your own thing, and everything will be alright. Now, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the timing. Okay, there we go. So the first number we have is the number 6. So June might be significant, in 6 days might be significant as well. Take it as it resonates. I was also thinking about the fact that there might be a kid involved that's 6 years old, but that definitely won't be for everybody. We also have the number 40. So 40 might be significant as in someone that's 40 years old. Maybe April is significant, or in 40 days something might happen. We also have the number 72, so the 2nd of July or the 7th of February might be significant. I could also see this being in 72 days. That's in like 2.5 months, something like that. Then we have the number 36. Again, we might have a 4-year age gap with the 36 and 40. It might be that the 3rd of June might be significant, or the 6th of March, or 36 days. And the last one we have is the number 45. So it might be 36-45, the age difference. It might be 40-45. It might be 36-40. It might be that these are all just days when something important is going to happen, or shifts are going to happen. Maybe there might be some communication on these days, but take them as they resonate. Write them down in a calendar or something and just pay attention when the days pass. Now, that was it for the reading. I truly hope it resonated. I hope it gave you some comfort as well, because I do feel like this was quite a rough energy to deal with. Even reading this energy is a little bit harder, a little bit tougher. This person doesn't feel very consistent. They feel a little bit flaky, a little bit like wishy-washy. But I do hope that my messages came through clear enough for you to understand them, and that they actually resonate with you. I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you liked the video, I would love to get a thumbs up. You could also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you do, you might want to click on the notification bell to get notified every time I post a new upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.